data job in this job market is tough. It's not enough just to apply to data jobs. Instead, we also need to build a study routine so that we're up to date with our data skills. We'll be prepared for when the right opportunity comes along. Recently, I have started a career habit, and I'll share tips on how you can too, including 3 useful data resources that I myself am using. So this is what I do after work: exercise, eat dinner of course, and then I study data materials, ending the night with some video editing. The first tip is to set your goals and have a main focus. I use Notion and they have a great template that you can apply to your goals in data. This helps you to stay grounded and stay focused when you might get discouraged along the way. You also need to prioritize your goals so you're not spreading yourself too thin. As you can see, these are my 2 main goals. Tip 2. Use quality resources that make studying easier. Have you heard of LeetCode? It's a great way to practice both SQL and Python interview questions. Here's an example of how I use SQL to answer LeetCode practice problems. Tip number 3, habit stacking. I learned about this through these popular books. As you can see, I stack the habit of studying between exercise and video editing. I'm training my brain that after exercise, the next task is to do a Python project, for example. Our brains like to look for patterns, so it makes it easier to make automatic decisions. Instead of asking yourself, am I going to study today? You're removing that decision to free yourself up to do the studying. Tip 4. Make learning enjoyable. One of the ways that I enjoy learning is using ChatGPT. Sometimes I'll simply expand my knowledge by asking ChatGPT about a method, for example. The AI system makes it engaging and interesting to learn. Every other day, I also use Kaggle to work on a data project. What's great is that you can find interesting topics. Here's how to download a dataset and pull it into Python. I can start practicing finding insights and building models with it. Take the time to review what you learned, because repetition will help it stick in your brain. When you're learning large amounts of information at once, schedule in review days. And the final tip, balance your studies with activities that you enjoy doing. It's even better if you stack these activities before or after your studies. Day by day, little by little, you'll become more knowledgeable and the time and effort will pay off. No matter how bad the job market gets or how many thousands of people are vying for the same data roles, you have to be prepared for when the right opportunity does come along. And with the study habit, we will be prepared.